Can't use your money talk here with another video. And let's be honest, a lot of things you really don't need to spend a lot of money on. And one of those things that people spend a lot of money on is clothes. Sometimes you even get shamed by other people for wearing cheap clothes. Let me tell you something. There's clothes that I pretty much didn't spend a lot of money on, but they last you for years. Sometimes even past a decade. So I could pretty much go to like clothes store. I could get like a shirt, some pants. I could do that for under $100. Heck, I'd probably get like 2 shirts and 2 pants. I could do it for under $100. If y'all ever want to see me do a video of me buying like 2 pairs of clothes, or maybe see how many pairs of clothes I can get under $100, let me know. I'm kind of curious now. How many clothes could I get for under $100? But anyway, you don't need to spend a lot of money on clothes. Obviously, when it comes to like suits, just look for like, with suits, you're not going to be wearing them too much. Maybe you might wear like some dress clothes to pretty much go to church, funerals, or whatever. You're like some suits, maybe wear them to like an interview. You might wear them to like some type of party, wedding maybe. So those clothes, they're a little bit more expensive, but you're not going to wear them that much. So as long as you stay within a certain weight, a lot of those suits, they'll be last for years to come. But I'll be honest with you, a lot of suits I have, I didn't even pay for them. My parents paid for them, and I still wear them. Because I pretty much stayed close to the same weight. I stayed close to it at least, from when I was living with them. Then their shoes. So sometimes people will shame for pretty much wearing cheap shoes. And then they'll spend like $200. Sometimes you have like some friends, or they're not friends, maybe they're bullies at school or whatever. Or bullies in college. They'll shame for pretty much wearing cheap shoes. Why they spend money on $300? $300 on shoes, that is too much money. I wouldn't even spend $100 on shoes. I usually, on the high end, I pretty much don't pay more than $50. That's on the high end. I hardly ever spend $50 on shoes. There's shoes I spent like $20 on, and it lasts me for, I think I had like some shoes that last me for like over, I'll say like I had these shoes for like 12 years. These shoes I was pretty much wearing for like 12 years. From like 2004. 2004 until like what? 2016, 2017. Probably still got these shoes. Man, I'll look in my closet, see if I still have them. So my feet pretty much been the same size since my mid-teens. So my feet stopped growing before my actual height did, which is pretty good. I can wear the same shoes longer. One thing that sucked about being a kid, your feet pretty much keep growing, so you're forced to buy new shoes. I can understand that. Obviously, if you're an adult, you don't really have that problem because your feet aren't growing anymore. I mean, if you're like 30 years old and your feet are still growing, you should go to a doctor because that's not normal. So I had 20 pair. There's shoes I spent $20 on, like I said, last for over a decade. Then there's shoes that I had spent like, I say $50, and it didn't even last half that long. So yes, more expensive shoes don't always last longer. The most I ever spent on shoes, and this is for my job, it was like these still boot shoes pretty much. Because I work in like a warehouse, pretty much. So I don't want to risk my feet being crushed. Somebody actually run, I get my foot run over by like some bins. Because these bins I have, they're pretty much like on wheels. So that's one reason I wear these type of shoes. Plus, it's pretty slippery in a warehouse. So yes, I do have to spend a little bit more on these shoes. But even those shoes, it was under $100. And they pretty much last quite a bit. Even though I wear them a lot, they last. I get like over a year from that, from these shoes. So those are pretty much the most pricey shoes I wear, is the work shoes. Because if I wear like normal shoes to a warehouse, sometimes it does get slippery. It's like a safety hazard, pretty much. and I get ran over, if I actually run over, my foot would have been, I mean, it could hurt. Plus the lip gate, when I put the lip gate down, my foot ended up being under the lip gate. That would suck. So the steel boot shoes are pretty much good for that. I wonder what helps with a forklift. I'm not gonna try it. Sunglasses. Let me tell you something about sunglasses. Normally I spend like $1 on sunglasses. I go to the dollar store. I spend like $1 on sunglasses, and I wear them. And they work just as good as sunglasses I spent $20 on. You know, I wear them for like months until they break or I lose or whatever. Yeah, sometimes I lose my sunglasses. I just go to the dollar store and buy some more. I did have, the longest I pretty much held on to sunglasses, because I usually don't keep sunglasses too long, because they either break or, like I said, I lose sometimes. If you watched the video I made in February when I was pretty much on this mountain in Oklahoma, I was wearing these sunglasses. Those were pretty much the longest I ever kept sunglasses. And those were like $20. I didn't know they were that much, honestly. Because that day I was pretty much out on my job. I was like out on my route, and there was like a wind distance, so I was pretty much desperate to get sunglasses that day. I honestly didn't know they cost that much. I thought they was like under $10, to be honest. But then I think they were like $19, $20. So that's pretty much the most I ever spent on sunglasses, guys. And that wasn't even planned. But some people spend like $100 on sunglasses. I mean, don't do that. I mean, it's a waste to spend $100 on sunglasses. Unless you're like prescription-based sunglasses. Maybe you're like nearsighted. And obviously you don't want to wear glasses in sun when it's like really sunny. You want to have that protection. So in that case, maybe spend a little bit extra on sunglasses. It might work for you. But let me tell you something. You can actually order like prescription sunglasses on Amazon. You don't need a prescription, actually. You go to Amazon, because I did this. You just buy like you just pick whatever pattern your glasses are. Like, let's say you wear like let's just say -5. In case I know some of y'all don't know what this is, but you wear glasses, maybe you wear like -5 glasses. and you want to wear like -5 sunglasses, just go to Amazon. And you can actually get them like a lot cheaper than you think you can. That's for prescription though. So obviously with prescription it's gonna be a little bit more expensive. But hey, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're nearsighted. You have no control over that, or do you? There's still the jury's still out on that one. Just type in Jake Steiner, and maybe he'll give you his opinion on that. So a lot of things you really don't need to spend a lot of money on. $500 on watches. You know what? A watch like this works just as good as a $500 watch. It works just as good. My brother, I don't even know how much my brother spent on this because he bought this for me. I got this back in 2015. Guess how many times I had to change this battery? 0 times. I have never changed this battery. The batteries pretty much outlast this thing right here. So it's pretty much starting to fall apart. I went to the mall. I was seeing if they could replace this, but they said I had to go online to like a G-Shock store. So I'm gonna have to look at that. So I don't know how much this watch costs, but I know my brother didn't spend over $500 on this watch. I can tell you that. Oh. And I had spent $10 on watches. And they sometimes last for a while. I had one that didn't last for a while. Yeah, so some watches they just don't last that long, and some do. I had a watch that I don't know. I spent maybe $9 on it. I don't even remember. It's been so long. And there was something wrong with the watch. It was like the handle or something. They weren't turning right. So I pretty much took it to the shop, and it costs more to fix than buy it. So it's another thing. If an item costs more, it repairs more than what you bought it for, then you should give that item the boot. Whether it's a watch, it's a car, you should give the boot. Oh yeah, a car's another one. You don't need to spend money on a brand new car. Because sometimes newer isn't always better. But at the same time, you don't want a car that's too old. So cars are just a little bit more tricky. Because the older cars with a lot of miles, you're probably going to have to put a lot of money into the repairs. But with new cars, you usually don't have to put much into it, but you're stuck with that monthly payment. So that's the downside of the new car. But maybe you want a car that's kind of new, but not quite new. Like 5 years, it's still kind of new. Don't have too many miles on it. I mean, there's a good chance I'll last. I bought my car, when I got my car, was only 3 years old. So it was still pretty new. I had a good deal on my car too. Because they had 27,000 miles. It was 3 years old. I spent around, I think it was less than 10 grand. I don't think I did spend more than 10 grand because I was doing monthly payments for it. So I could have bought a newer car, and there's a chance that I probably would have ended up putting the same amount of money into a newer car as I do with the car I have. So you don't have to buy the latest thing. For example, the newest grill, the newest refrigerator, the newest iPhone, or whatever. You don't have to spend a lot of money on that. Sometimes you're better off just getting an older one. Like an older phone, maybe. But of course, you can also get newer things for a cheaper price. So let's say Black Friday come along. That PS5 drops down to like, we'll say $300. Still a lot of money, but pretty low compared to the regular price. You buy that when it's like on Black Friday, you just buy it. And then it shoots back up to like $400. I mean, you got a deal out of that. So I just want to point that way. You really don't need to spend a lot of money on things. Same thing with food. I would probably have to make a whole different channel for that one when it comes to food. You could get some cheap meals. You could actually make some cheap meals for yourself. You don't have to spend a lot of money on food. I was trying to catch some fish because I went fishing earlier. But this river, like by the sand bridge, I was going fishing out there. I was not getting any bites, and it was like really trashy over there. So I don't even know if I want to fish there anymore. The sand bridge pretty much connects St. Augustine to Green Cove, in case y'all don't know what that is. And that'll be the end for the video. So you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and name something else that you really think is a waste of money. Well, with that being said, have a good day. Bye for now.